Hey guys, Ultimate WWE Legend bringing back the wrestling reviews. Now I'm going to be giving a review on WWE Smackdown for this week. Now, it was a pretty good Smackdown. I did end up watching it. It was alright, better than the last few weeks. I actually thought it was okay, so let's get started. The first match was Seth Rollins versus Kane. Now this match, in the beginning, I knew that Kane is trying to build up his momentum again because he hasn't been that red monster that he's been in the past, where we saw him where he first had to take off his mask because RVD wanted him to take off his mask, stuff like that. That moments where he used to dominate the WWE and everyone used to fear him. So that's what he had to win this match, which he did win that match. And Seth Rollins had a pretty good match with him, but it wasn't strong enough for Kane. So Kane picked up the win. I'd give that match a 3 out of 5. So yeah, let's get on to the next match. The next match was Roman Reigns versus Daniel Bryan. Now, Roman Reigns won this match by no DQ, and basically Daniel Bryan started off with a lot of momentum with kick. He was like very fast with the kicks to the corner. Then Roman Reigns takes control, basically stuff like that, knee to the face. Then Bryan gets aggressive, but Reigns keeps him grounded. It was just basically a back and forth match. To be honest, I'll give that a 2.5 out of 5 stars. So it was alright, but I think Daniel Bryan should have won that, even though the Shield together are undefeated, but alone they're not. So yeah. Then after the match, Bryan looks pissed at Kane. So yeah, and then Damien Sandow's basically cutting a promo in the ring, insulting the fans. Sandow has 3 cups set up and plays a ball underneath one cup, basically those magic ball things. So yeah, then Sheamus comes out and picks up the wrong cup. Sheamus tries to no avail, and then the third time there's no ball. Sandow claims he's a magician. Sheamus bro-kicks Sandow. So yeah, then match 3 was Sin Cara versus Curtis Axel, or should I say, aka Michael McGillicuddy. The winner of that match, just to build up his potential to be big in the WWE, just to build up maybe to a main event position, Kurt Axel. That match was complete utter garbage, to be honest. I'll give it a 1 out of 5. It was so bad. Seriously. Then the next match we see is Big E Langston versus Alberto Del Rio. Nothing much happens in the match. It's early going. Big E Langston was very aggressive with his shots on Alberto Del Rio. Belly to belly suplex by Big E Langston basically dominated the match, and the winner of the match was Big E Langston. I'd give that match a 2 out of 5. Also nothing in there, not really interesting. It was a pretty sour match, not that much in it. So yeah. Then the next match we see is Ryback versus Kofi Kingston. Now this match was completely a squash match. They're just hyping up Ryback too much. Ryback defeated Kofi Kingston in like a minute, and I'll probably give that match a 1 out of 5 just because it was a minute and Kofi Kingston, barely anything in it. So yeah, he got destroyed, demolished. What else can I say? Then after the match, Ryback powerbombs Kofi through a table. Then he grabs another and another powerbomb. Then he hits one more through a third table. Now Ryback is showing that he's an aggressor, and he will not stop until he beats up John Cena and he wins that WWE title. That's what he's trying to prove, and I think he's standing his ground and showing us what he's made of. But his matches these days are very boring because they're too short to enjoy. So yeah, the next match we see is Chris Jericho versus Cody Rhodes. Now, this is Chris Jericho's fight back to the top. As you've been seeing, he's been losing a lot of pay-per-view matches against the likes of Fandango, WrestleMania, just to build Fandango's character. He's lost to CM Punk for the WWE title. He's lost to a lot of people. That's not usually Chris Jericho's game, but now it's fight to the top, and he won that match. I'd probably give that match a 2.5 out of 5. It could have been better. It could have been a longer match, but in the end, the outcome was it was a short match, and Chris Jericho basically fought his way back to is fighting his way back to the top and showing us why he was the undisputed champion. Now, the main event for the night was Randy Orton versus Dean Ambrose. Now, Dean Ambrose is a major heel in the company. He's, as we know, he's with the Shield and he fights. He knows how to fight, but sometimes his actions get the best of him. But yeah, and Randy Orton, this match was basically a brawl for most of the match, and it went back and forth. Orton just like did the 10 punch on the corner rope, stuff like that. Then Ambrose takes control. Basically, the match was back and forth. It was an okay main event. I would give it a 3 out of 5. Could have been better. Could have been more. Would have been better if it was more longer and there was more stuff that happened. But yeah, the reason Randy Orton won by DQ, disqualification. But the reason for that is because the Shield beat down Orton until Bryan and Kane make the save. Then Bryan literally takes out all 3 members of the Shield on his own in an epic fashion to save the day. A defining moment for Bryan. Now, this SmackDown, that match, honestly, like I said, a 3 out of 5. Altogether, for SmackDown, I would probably give, just being a bit generous here, probably give a 7.5. 7.5 out of 10. So, yeah. Basically, guys, put your comments below. Tell me what you think about this SmackDown episode. What was your most memorable moment? And what do you think about Chris Jericho fighting his way to the top and Ryback showing us what he's made of and that he's the aggressor and he's going to fight as much as he can to get that WWE title off of John Cena? Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe and share and tell people about me. Thank you.